How you guys doing? I'm Hot Dot Barber. With me today, I got Zeus, the one and only Mr. Juno,
What's
Aaron
up?
Davis.
Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, brother.
So, Aaron, I saw you earlier. How to yell at you and how to get your attention, man. Can't go nowhere without saying hello. I have some questions I want to ask you. I just kind of want to figure out, how did you come up with styles and what was the clothing brand? How did that come up?
So pretty much I wanted to create a name that didn't just represent myself. I knew my vision was bigger than me, and I wanted to have a team. So, everything with what I do with my brand, my art, my haircuts, my music, videography, I figured that I have a bunch of creative styles. So with that being said, also I could see that representing anybody, with you, you have your own creative style. Same with you, and I think that was the main goal, was to represent anybody and everybody as artists and entrepreneurs and go-getters.
That's a good way. I know in my own career, I struggled with the hot dog barber being like the brand. And now that I have Top Shelf, I'm like, how do I integrate both? So I just kind of almost dropped the hot dog barber. I'll tag myself, but now I'm straight focusing on both and Top Shelf because it's more of a team thing.
Right.
So I can understand how that being a thing. Definitely bringing in the community is what's important. And I've seen you've done a lot. You're kind of involved right now in a backpack thing, right?
Yeah. So I bought 72 backpacks. I got them embroidered with my brand, Creative Styles, and the slogan, "Let me create." At first, I was gonna do any kid that booked with me for a haircut, I was gonna give a kid a backpack for free. But what I wanted to do was involve the community and show that numbers is a thing. And with the community, you can do, like I said, man, my vision is a lot bigger than I am, than just myself. So with the community, you can come together and just, we now, instead of just a backpack, I got all the bags filled. Well, not me and my team, Good Wolf, and everybody who sponsored it, put in the effort to make it happen. We got a lot of cool sponsors, 1611, Lion's Paw. We got a DJ come in. Got some food getting cooked up. Some dancers come through and just be hanging out with the kids, teaching them some dance moves. So it's going to be a super cool event, and I think the main objective was to give back, and also as a community,
Come together on that.
Yeah.
That's we recently did something really cool as Top Shelf Barbershop, and you're giving me goosebumps right now. Just think just how you said, that community aspect we were just saying, it really does take,
it's huge.
It's
important.
Whole team, man.
Yeah.
You really can't do that on your own.
Yeah.
I mean, look here, we've got 7, 8 guys with us. And I definitely.
More people you got, it's like more of a collective.
Yeah, exactly.
More of a collective burden of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Not just like on one person's back, it's on everyone.
Yeah, exactly. And it shows that, it shows people working together, and that's where we're going to grow as individuals, as business owners, as entrepreneurs, is together, man. And that's where, you get to the next level.
Yeah, and it's like with this podcast thing, there's not that many of us that do it, but it's like the ones that we have, we're solid. We've been kind of just cutting some of the ones that weren't working out quite so good, just so it's for the benefit of the whole team.
Yeah, not everybody's cut out for it, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's for sure. It definitely takes a certain type of somebody.
Yeah, someone who's gonna want to put in work, put in the hours, and it might not be, you might not be getting that reward right now.
No, it takes a long time, man. Yeah. I've been doing hair for 16 years. I've been painting for about 12. Been doing music for a long time, and I'm still not satisfied, man. I got a long way to go. Like I said, bro, my vision is way bigger than just me. They say, it's lonely at the top, but I'm trying to have a team,
bring them up,
bring everybody at the top. So that's the only way we're gonna get to be at the top together is just supporting each other.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get too prideful. They want it to themselves, and I think that's where I learned as an artist, as a business owner, is you gotta let the pride down and support everybody.
And with that being said, I mean, do you have any collaborations, upcoming projects that you got going on with anybody here?
Man, honestly, I'm down to collab with anybody, bro. As long as they're willing to dedicate the time and money into the project, I'll dedicate just as much time and money myself. I think my work speaks for itself. And I invest a lot of money into my videography, my product, my production. And so I feel like some people have tried to take advantage of that, you know, just trying to jump on with what I got going on. But there was a time where I was getting a little bit of buzz, and I was like, man, I need to start charging people to collab. But now I'm at a point where it's like really not even about the money. It's all about, like, you know, just supporting it and showing love.
Yeah, what it can create is just have a huge vision and trying to get people to follow that. You struggle with that at all, or do you have a good amount of, like, how would I say, give when you tell people about what's going on?
I mean, there's always struggle. You know, I feel like with the industry, man, you got a lot of people that come in, and you got to be careful, bro. You got to protect your energy. You know, a lot of people will try to drain that or just try to get something out of you. So, you know, like me being like having such a big heart, I try to like show love to everybody. But sometimes that comes back onto me and affects me in a wrong way. You got to know people's intentions, bro. And sometimes it takes trial and error. Sometimes it just takes sitting back and just watching how people move. You know, so there's always going to be struggle with all that.
Is there like any traits, qualities that you see in something that kind of like gets you excited, like whenever someone's like bringing something up to you? Or
I think the value in people, character, their personality, and with social media, bro, I can go on somebody's social media and figure them out pretty fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
because it's kind of like when social media, you're kind of presenting like what you want to present. So it's kind of like that's your own view of yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, I mean, I don't want to get too deep in it, bro. You know, I know a lot of people like,
don't throw
I'll go on their IGs and I'll see like 30,000 followers and, you know, following 200 people. And I'm like, bro, stop buying these followers, bro. And I'm really out there shaking hands. I'm state to state, everywhere shaking hands. And I know how hard it is to dedicate your time to something. So it's like, you know, you just got to be organic, bro. You got to be organic, and that's your true colors and characters are going to show real fast. And I think with social media, I'm not saying it's wrong to buy followers or whatever, you know, like me personally, when I first go on somebody's page, that's the first thing I look at. So it's a good look, you know, having followers like that.
Yeah, I always thought it was like, oh, maybe this person just doesn't really care about people. But now I'm thinking, I'm like, no, that doesn't make sense. Like 30K to like
there's people, I mean, it's cheap. Like there's people that hit me up, like, hey, buy 2,000 for $50, buy 5,000 for $100.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Wait, who are these people?
It's just like, I got them on my phone, bro. It's just like random accounts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's like spam accounts.
They're really like, it's like spam cancel bots.
So we're here at the Battle of the Barbers Expo. How did participating in this expo impact your career as a barber? What kind of things have you seen that changed your path?
Man, Battle of the Barbers, it was actually my first time winning.
Back in 2019? That was the first one back in the train station.
Yeah.
That was my first time being there. And
That's
even
crazy,
meeting Jesse was like, that's...
I think, I mean, it was a minute ago.
It was, yeah.
That was my first competition winning first place. And ever since then, I've traveled so many different states. And so, man, my guy over here went out to Oregon, placed out there. And man, I've been blessed with the industry and what it's brought to me. Gotten to meet a lot of cool people, see a lot of places. So, I mean, competitions, I feel like now for me, it's just a place to like, just keep the culture alive. You know, like, I don't even care about the trophies or the money anymore. More about, you know, just getting out there and just showing love and creating and being a part of the culture, because that's what's going to keep it alive, you know. And I think as artists, we just need to come out and just do that. You know, it's not, like I said, bro, it's not about the trophies, it's not about the money. Just keep the culture alive and keep the creativity alive.
Yeah, I think personally, when it comes to, with all that stuff, when it comes to it really will come.
Yeah.
Naturally, it'll come. Yeah. You're going to be doing stuff that involves it, but you really can't focus on those small things, like how you were saying, you know, that community aspect is huge. I mean, even Jesse, you've seen, as much as he has this event going for himself, it's a lot of work. He doesn't just sit here and he doesn't, I'm gonna do this all from my phone. You see that man working, going from barbershop to barbershop all across Washington. I mean, from where I'm from, that's 4.5, you know, sometimes if you take the long way, you know what I mean? It's steep. So in doing that work, he's creating a team.
Yeah.
You know, as much as he is doing a lot of the footwork on the ground, you know, he's building a network.
That's old school too.
You
A
know,
lot of
for
people
sure.
just doing it off
You
the
don't-
internet.
And that's
Boots on
you
the
see
ground.
that from
Yeah.
from his pops. You know, his pops definitely you can see how he moves in just the way he walks.
Yeah.
You know, you see that instilled in Jesse, and then I think definitely you can see him making them moves happen.
100%.
I've seen the boy work, and I've had him in my back pocket. You know, in terms of like, hey, how do I do this?
Yeah.
You know, he'll answer my call and he'll let me know. You know, and I love that. He's good people. He's good network. So that's why I think me personally how it's impacted my career.
Yeah. So I remember we were out to lunch with you,
Yeah, that was a few years back. I want to say over at Red Lobster.
getting your license.
Yeah, shoot. Yeah, I was in school, wasn't I? Yeah. That's
Or you were just starting. Or you just starting? Or-
Yeah. I mean, I was at over at Barbershop. I had gone through the 3 that guy had opened up. Went back to the second one. When you met me, I was barely at like the second one.
Right,
I was managing the second one. He had opened up the third one, and then there I almost kind of just got bored and was like, this isn't what I want anymore.
Right.
So I was luckily I had my partner with me, this guy over here,
Right.
Jackie. He said, let's make it happen. You know, and we've known that since we were kids in high school.
Oh, so you got your own shop now?
Yeah. Me and
Damn,
him
boy.
opened up. Thanks, man.
That's what's up, man.
And we're full. We just got full. We got
Still
barber
doing
tea
the
in
hot,
there.
hot dogs and shit?
No, I quit that, man. I quit
Damn,
that.
those
So
are
you must
fire.
Yeah, I had to drop that, man, because I became the manager of Second Shop, and they didn't have a
Focus on
kitchen.
that.
Yeah, really, that's what it came down to. So then, like I said, I had to focus more,
Yeah.
and that spot where I was at was just not cutting.
Right.
You know, and luckily, like I said, I had him. I got a mine. He was like, "You're 7 G's, make it happen." I paid him back within a year.
Yeah.
And now we got our spot in downtown Rich. My bad. We're downtown Richmond. So, yeah, it's right
Somewhere
there.
out there.
Somewhere out there, right in front of the hospital, next to the
It's a good location. It's a good location.
It's a great spot, and like I said, it's brought a lot of connections. And I really feel like we inherited. Like she set that up, the lady Jordan. She had lung cancer, and she passed 2 weeks after I got the spot. You know what I mean? Like I got the call, like, hey, she just passed. I was like, oh my god, I didn't even get to ask the lady, like, how do I do this? You know?
Shit.
And so it's really just brought opportunities, man. The guy we just partnered with for our barbers and backpacks thing, he's our insurance agent.
Okay.
Yeah, Robert Krug, and he just walked in like a day or 2 after we bought the place, and he was like, yeah, I mean, you guys need insurance, we'll figure it out, but how can I help?
That's dope.
You know, like,
Yeah, man, that's what they say is you build, they'll come. And you'll attract the right people. You know what I mean? And sometimes you attract the wrong people and you just gotta pick and choose.
yeah, for sure, you definitely got to. Hey, and then can you do us a favor? Show your socials out there.
Yeah, so Facebook, Aaron Davis, Instagram, Mr. You Know, MRUKNOW, YouTube, Aaron Davis, Almost Famous, SoundClick, Mr. You Know, iTunes, Almost Famous. There's like a little mix up on that, so I gotta fix that, but yeah. So.
Find him, guys, you heard it.
Yeah.
Please like, create
Get out there, check out his vision.
Hell yeah.
Well, all right, man. It's been a pleasure. Absolutely, it's been a pleasure talking with you.
Yep.
And Zeus is great questions. And I gotta say, you always did a great job.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Good seeing you.
Yeah, of course. And with that, guys, we're out of here.
Hey.